welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. So for today's video, I'm going to show you how to make some delicious stuffed shells. So simple, so delicious. And if you want to see how I make mine, then keep watching. But before we get started, don't forget to like this video, you guys. It really does help me out a whole lot. Share it with everybody you know, and don't forget to subscribe. Click on that notification bell just in case when I do drop a video, you will be the first to know, okay? So enough talking, let's go ahead and get cooking. So I'm going to make the filling first. So at the stove over medium heat, I'm going to heat up some avocado oil. And off camera, I went ahead and I chopped 3 garlic cloves. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in and flavor the oil. So you just want to saute your garlic for a couple of minutes. You definitely do not want to burn it. And after a couple of minutes, once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and add 4 cups of fresh spinach. And you know, if you've been around my channel long enough, you know that I love spinach. And I'm just going to take a spoon and continue to stir it around, and it's just going to take a couple of minutes for it to wilt down. And at this time, I'm just going to add some sea salt and some black pepper, and just continue to stir it until it's wilt down and cooked completely. And once your spinach is done cooking, just take it off the heat and just set it to the side for later. So now in a separate bowl, I'm going to add 15 ounces of some ricotta cheese. Now I left my cheese out for an hour just so that it would be easier to cook with. And I have 3 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese, but at this point I'm just going to add half of it. And just use the rest to top it off later. And I'm going to do the same with the parmesan cheese. I have a cup, and again, I'm just going to add half of it for right now. And I'm also going to add 3 tablespoons of cream cheese. I have 1 egg, and I'm going to crack that into the filling. And just grab a rubber spatula and begin mixing everything together. But I'm not done. I'm still adding more flavor. I have a half a teaspoon of dried basil. And I'm also going to add in a half a teaspoon of dried oregano. I also have a half a teaspoon of dried parsley, but if you have some fresh parsley, go ahead and add that in. And of course, I'm going to add some sea salt and some black pepper. And go ahead and give it a good taste test just to make sure that your filling is going to be really delicious. And now I'm ready to add in the sautéed spinach and garlic that I cooked earlier. And again, just grab a spatula and just mix and combine everything together. Okay, so this is what the filling looks like. It's really delicious. So let's set this to the side and get started on the pasta. I have between 20 and 25 jumbo pasta shells. And as you can see, the little gap there, or the big gap there, is big enough to hold all of that yummy filling. So let's take this over to the stove and let's cook them. I went ahead and I boiled some water and put a little salt just to add some flavor. Now when the water comes to a boil, I'm just going to go ahead and add the pasta shells and just stir it around. And I'm just going to allow the pasta to cook between 3 to 4 minutes. Now you just want to cook your pasta until it's al dente, or just, you know, little undercooked, because it's going to finish off cooking in the oven. So once your pasta is done cooking, just take a spoon and just take them out of the water. And I'm just going to place them in a separate bowl. Okay, so this is the marinara sauce that I'm going to be using. Absolutely, you can use your favorite. And I'm just going to add half of this 24-ounce jar of marinara sauce to this 9x13 baking dish. And just spread it out, just making sure that it's covering the dish completely. Now this part is completely optional, you guys. I have a Ziplock bag and I'm going to fill it up with the filling. Now you can take a spoon and fill in your pasta shells with the spoon, or you can do what I'm doing and just use a Ziplock bag, and now I'm going to take a scissor and just cut the tip off. And as you can see, I'm just going to go ahead and use this to fill my pasta shells up with. It's maybe a little hard, it may be a little complicated, and maybe, as you can see, it's a little messy, but it's an optional, and I decided to do this. But again, you can use a spoon to go ahead and fill in your pasta shells with. But the bottom line is, no matter what you do, it's still going to be really, really delicious. So now at the very end, I'm just going to put in the other half of all the ingredients, starting with the marinara sauce. And if you want to add a lot more sauce, you absolutely can. It might be a little light for some people. And of course, I'm going to add the rest of the Parmesan cheese and the mozzarella cheese. Okay, so I'm going to cover up my baking dish with a piece of foil, and I went ahead and I preheated the oven at 375 degrees, and I'm going to go ahead and bake this off between 20 and 25 minutes. Okay, so after 25 minutes of baking in the oven, my pasta shells are done. The cheese is completely melted and the shells are completely cooked. And like I said before, if you wanted to add a little bit more marinara sauce before you put it in the oven, absolutely, the choice is yours. But yeah, go ahead and serve it up and make sure to eat it while it's hot. It's really simple, it's really easy, and it's absolutely delicious. But we are all done, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Share it with everybody you know. Follow me and tag me on Instagram. Take a picture, I would love to see it. And if you give this recipe a try, please comment down below and let me know what you think. Now wait, you guys, before you leave, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel by hitting that subscriber button down at the bottom. And if you want to see another video, go ahead and click that box you see over there. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate you all, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye bye.